Hey you guys, so it is Friday and I am so very glad that it's Friday. I feel like our class has been like on a whole nother level of craziness all week long. Um, Not sure exactly why. I know it's getting closer to like the holidays and stuff like that, but it's still far enough away that I don't think that that's part of it. It's just been like super crazy all week long. Like today, one of our older students actually ended up punching the other parapro right in the face. And we ended up getting a new student halfway through the week. So it's just kind of been a hell of a week. And like I said, I'm so very glad that today is Friday. I'm exhausted. Like, I've been sick. I have been contemplating calling in sick every single day this week, and I didn't. There were a couple days where, like, I really wanted to because of how tired I was and, like, the fact that I'm still having trouble breathing at night. And Monday, I think, should have been a snow day because it was pretty bad, or at least like a 2 hour delay because it was like slippery, snowy, slushy, nasty. And yeah, it was just not what I was looking forward to. We didn't get a snow day though, so whatever. Thankfully, the end of the week, the weather was better. Like today, it got up over 60 degrees, which is pretty nice. But yeah, our lead teacher was not here today, like not at the school today to work because like I had mentioned before, she's been doing chemo. Well, she actually decided to stop doing chemo and apparently she called in sick this morning because she's really not doing well and she's not feeling well at all. So yeah, it's just kind of been like one of those things where we've all been in limbo. Like I've been doing my best and sometimes I feel like my best isn't enough. Like there are some times where like my one-to-one and now the new one-to-one that I have. So basically I have two one-to-ones in the same classroom at the same time, along with one of our resource students who's also in the same classroom. So I'm trying to work with three students all at the same time. And really two of those need to be one-on-ones right now, at least. So it's been very stressful. And like sometimes I feel like I don't really know how to help them or how to help the teacher reach them so that they can learn better, if that makes sense. And the dogs are probably going to start barking in a second because there's a football game across the street and there's a guy that lives across from the football field who lights off fireworks and he just lit off some fireworks. So like, I don't know if you can see her, but Taffy's down there and she's kind of like getting anxious and antsy. You're okay, Taff. You're okay. You're all right. She gets real antsy about noises, especially when her mom's not here. So yeah, anyways, I just kind of wanted to give you guys that little recap. Like, I am feeling like sometimes the work that I'm doing at the school isn't good enough. Taff, just sit down. You're okay. You're all right, Taff. But yeah, I feel like the work that I'm doing isn't good enough sometimes. And like it being my very first year, my very first time ever doing this job, I don't always know what to do to make it better. And like I was just thrown into this without like any training whatsoever. And I still really haven't received training. Like occasionally the lead teacher will tell me how to handle a certain situation or how to respond if one of my students that I'm working with is having difficulty or whatever, or like how to handle timeouts or giving them breaks. And like we have a little reward system and things like that going on right now that we just started this week. So I can give you guys more information on that as well if you'd like it. But yeah, it's been a week from hell, basically. I think the beginning of the week started off crazy because of the snow, and like I think the kids were really hyped up wanting a snow day, which they didn't end up getting. And then today we ended the week with an unplanned fire drill. The local fire department did an unplanned fire drill, and they kind of had us like running all over the place, and I can talk more about that in another video if you guys want to kind of tell you the story of how that happened, because that just happened this morning and it was a mess. So yeah, tomorrow I am going to go visit my mother. So normally, like on the weekends, I love to sleep in, because obviously during the week I don't get to sleep in because I have to be at work early. Which I say early, but that's because I'm not a morning person, like whatsoever. I like getting up and being somewhere before 8 o'clock is very difficult for me. And I'm supposed to be at work every day by like 7:45, 7:50. So it's really like, I'm not really a morning person. Like it's not my cup of tea. So yeah, anyways, I will make those other videos kind of telling you what happened with the fire drill this morning and everything, as well as talking about like the new reward system that we implemented. And yeah, so anyways, that is it for today's video. Just kind of wanted to give you a little recap. I'm very frustrated. I'm exhausted. I don't know if you can tell, like just by the way that I look, how exhausted I am. And like I said, I've been contemplating calling off sick every single day this week, like no joke. And there were a couple days like during the week where I contemplated like going home midday and taking the afternoon off, which I'm glad that I didn't call in today because I really wanted to, just because I've been feeling very overwhelmed with like lack of support from the other para and the lead teacher, but also because like the fact that I've had no training and everything is changing really makes it frustrating. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there, and yeah, I will make those videos. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers, because I definitely need them to keep my energy, because I'm not in a good place right now, like energy-wise, mentally, and physically. I feel like my body hates me right now. So yeah, anyways, like I said, I will make those videos. Talk to you next time.